Hi, my name is Siti Nasuha binti Marsadi, metric number 285346. I will explaining about the effect on spending among B40, M40, and T20 economic student at University Utara Malaysia. Hi, good morning. Today we will be discussing the spending habit of economic student at University Utara Malaysia, focusing on different income group which is B40, M40 and T20. As you may know, Malaysian economic environment is experiencing increased income inequality and shift in consumer behavior. This makes it essential to understand how students' socioeconomic background influence their spending habit. In this study, we have categorized students into three income groups: B40, which is represent 40% of student population and face significant financial constraint. M40, also 40% who manage student debt and family support, and T20, the top 20% who enjoy more financial freedom. Several factors influence this student spending habit, including their income, financial literacy, age, personal taste and preference, gender, and socio-economic background. By understanding this factor, we can develop target intervention to promote financial literacy, support responsible financial management practice, and utilize reduced income inequality. Our goal is to improve the economic well-being of students and contribute to the broader economic growth of Malaysia. Next is our research aim to answer three key questions, which is what are the main determinants of student spendings, does financial literacy impact the daily spending, and what are the demographic characteristics of UUM economic student. To address this question, we have set specific objectives. First, we want to investigate the relationship between student income and spending habit among the B40, M40, and T20 groups. Second, we will examine how financial literacy affects spending pattern. Finally, we will explore the impact of social interaction and personal preference on spending habit. Our study will collect data through survey and analysis, focusing on UUM's campus. The finding will inform policy and education initiative aimed at reducing financial issues and meeting the unique needs of students. Additionally, by addressing income inequality and promote prudent financial management, we hope to enhance the overall economic well-being of UUM economic students. Ultimately, this research contribute to fostering a financial literate and resilient student population, laying the foundation for Malaysians' future prosperity and sustainability. In Chapter 2, we review existing literature to understanding the factor influencing the spending behavior of B40, M40, and T20 economic students at University Utara Malaysia. We found that taste and reference play a significant role in consumer decision. Student income is another critical factor. The cost of living impact financial decision, and many B40 students struggle with tuition and living expenses. Socioeconomic background also influence student spending. Research shows mixed view on the impact of parental socioeconomic status on student reference. Some studies suggest it motivates economic success, while others find no significant effect. Gender difference in spending behavior are evident too, with men and women showing different impulsive purchasing rate and social influence playing a significant role, especially among women. Financial literacy is crucial in shaping spending habit. Houston agrees that financial literate individuals make more informed and prudent spending decisions. Alakam also highlight that higher financial literacy lead to better financial well-being and careful spending. Age also impacts spending behavior. Younger generation tend to exhibit more extravagant spending pattern due to rising living costs. Despite the wealth of existing research, there a significant gap focusing on spending behavior of B40 M40 and T20 economic student. More study lack a detailed analysis of the determinant influencing spending across this socioeconomic group. Addressing this gap is essential for develop target intervention and policies to promote financial literacy and responsible spending among UDM economic students. In Chapter 3, it's present the methodology used for our research on the spending behavior of economic students at University Utara Malaysia. To gather our data, we focus on economic students at UDM. We selected 37 respondents randomly and asked them to complete a questionnaire. The questionnaire was divided into 3 parts. Part 1 collect demographic information, Part B analyze the student spending, and Part C identify the factor influencing the spending using a Likert scale from 1 to 5. Given our time constraint, we use convenience sampling and contribute the questionnaire online via Google Form. We then analyze the collected data using the statistical package for social science SPSS. In our analysis, we operationalize the variable as follows. The dependent variable is the student spending measured in Malaysian Ringgit RM. The independent variable include taste and reference, student income, socio-economic background, gender, financial literacy, and age. We employ cross-sectional model with ordinary least square (OLS) estimation to determine the relationship between spending and this independent variable. The regression equation shows in the slide. This model helps us to understand how each factor influences student spending. Our research aims to answer the following question. Now, let's delve into the finding of our research on the spending behavior of economic students at University Utara, starting with the summary statistic. Table 1 presents the summary statistic for our study variable. We have 37 respondent categories into B40, which is bottom 20% income group, and T20 top 20% income group household. The variable includes both continuous and categorical data. Continuous variables such as total daily expenditure, age, monthly income, and the number of household members are reported as mean, while categorical variables like e-wallet use, PTPT and loan status, financial literacy, gender, ethnic, and religion are reported as proportion. Our results show no significant difference in total daily expenditure between B40 and T20 group, with average expenditure of RM20.11 ringgit and RM20 ringgit respectively, and a p-value of 0.487. Similarly, no significant difference were found in age, e-wallet use, monthly income, taste and reference, PTPT and receipt, and financial literacy between two groups. However, we did observe a significant difference in the number of household members, with B40 students coming from similar family, average of 4.36 compared to T20 student, which is average of 7, with a p-value of 0.045. Additionally, there is a notable, though not significantly significant, gender difference with high proportion of female in the B40 group, with p-value of 0.076. Let's discuss the model estimation output presented in Table 2. We use two ordinary least square (OLS) regression model, the Ling model for M1 and the log model for M2. In Model 1, which is M1, which does not include financial literacy, we found that age has a negative but not significantly significant impact on daily spending, with a coefficient of negative 0.603. Female students tend to spend more daily, as indicated by the coefficient of 4.425, but this is not statistically significant. Monthly income shows a very slight positive correlation with spending, while the payment method has a negative impact. This finding relates to our first research question: what is a key determinant of spending on studying? In Model 2, which is M2, which include financial literacy, we see a stronger negative correlation between age and daily spending, with a coefficient of negative 1.485. Female students again show a higher daily spending with a coefficient of 6.211. Monthly income now has a significant positive correlation with daily spending, and a negative impact of the payment method is more pronounced. Financial literacy shows a strong positive correlation with daily spending, indicating that students with better financial knowledge are more confident in their spending habit. This answers our second research question, which is do economic students at University Utara's financial literacy has an impact on their daily spending. Lastly, regarding our research question on the demographic characteristic of economic students at UJM, the finding highlight that older students tend to spend less. Female students spend more. Higher monthly income lead to more spending. Correcting payment method reduce spending, and better financial literacy increase spending confidence. The Lot Model 2 provide more comprehensive explanation of this relationship. Our finding reveals significant insight into the spending behavior of economic students at UJM. While some factors like gender and number of household members shows notable difference, others like age, income, and financial literacy provide deeper understanding on the spending pattern among these students. For conclusion, I will be summarizing the key findings from our study on spending behavior of economic students at University Utara Malaysia. Our study involved a sample of 37 economic students focusing on their spending pattern across different income groups. From our analysis, we identified several significant predictors of daily spending. Interestingly, we found no significant difference in total daily expenditure between the B40 and T20 groups. However, female students tend to spend more on average, and this finding was near significant. We also observed that B40 students come from households with fewer members compared to T20 students. A notable finding from our lot model is that financial literacy positively impacts student spending confidence, indicating that students with better financial understanding are more capable of managing their expenses. Demographic factors also play a role. Older students tend to spend less, while female students spend more, with these trends more clearly seen in the lot transform model. These results highlight the importance of financial literacy education in helping students manage their finance effectively. We recommended that the Malaysian government and educational institutions enhance financial literacy programs such as those offered by the Credit Counseling and Debt Management Agency (AKPK). In conclusion, while our study provides valuable insight, the small sample size limited the generalizability of our finding. Future research should involve a large and more diverse sample and included additional explanatory variables for the more comprehensive analysis of student spending habits. That's all from me. Thank you.